Hey there, everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice, and this is for my military toy collector Facebook group. And I wanted to do this because this is one of the topics that was brought up on the group. And the site is called Military Toys from Our Childhood. And I remember getting this in, I think, the mid 70s. It was in the back of a comic. And it was an amazing deal. It was 100 toy soldiers in a locker, and the picture, I'll show you the picture. This is the picture. This is what you saw in the back of the comic. Hey there, Al, Red Sox fan. How you doing, brother? Something a little bit different right now. And this was the ad that you saw in the back of the comic, and it was 100 toy soldiers for $1.75. Came in a locker, told you everything that was included. Each footlocker contains 4 tanks, 4 jeeps, 4 battleships, 4 cruisers, 4 sailors, 4 riflemen, 8 machine gunners, 8 sharpshooters, 4 infantrymen, 8 officers, 8 waves, 8 whacks, 4 bombers, 4 trucks, 4 jet planes, 8 cannons, 4 bazooka men, and 4 marksmen. I was like, holy smokes. This was sold out of Atlanta, Georgia. You would send the $1.75, no CODs. You used to do CODs back then. You just order stuff and you pay when it arrived. And it had a really cool picture of a big battle going on between the ships and the infantry firing at the ships from the coast. You had the planes in the air. So it's made of durable plastic, each with its own base. All right. So you're thinking, and it tells you the size of the locker. It says 6.5 by 3 by 2, and I think 3/8 about. And here it is. This is what came in the mail. This is what you got in the mail, just like that. It actually has my address label on it somewhere. Let's see if it's still on there. Here it is. There's my address label where I used to live in Jackson Heights, Queens. It's called Flushing, Queens, 11370. And the company was called Lucky Products, and this is how it came in the mail, just like this. This was the box that arrived in your mailbox. They used to put it on my doorstep, but sometimes in my mailbox if it was this small. So I haven't been able to protect it. I mean, it's just deteriorated over time. It is 45 years, and it was just a cardboard box basically. But I still have a lot of the pieces. I don't know that I still have 100 pieces. And then I don't know that they're all intact, but we're going to look at what I do have, and we'll look and see what was in this set originally. But it was just basically a cardboard box, and I think somebody was actually redoing these boxes. They were at some point, I think 10, 15 years ago, I saw somebody who was remaking these boxes and kind of using images and pictures to kind of recreate them. They were doing that with the G.I. Joe boxes as well. So let's move that to the side. That's real beat up. But let's start looking at the parts. So here you got your planes, right? They're all come in some ugly kind of drab color, right? Olive drab color. And let's just move this out a little bit so I have a little bit more space to put all the parts. And we'll look at let's see how many parts we have. Here's some of the ships that they included, which is really cool. Some of these are still in good shape. Look at that. Fascinating. You got smaller planes, right? You got the larger planes, and then you got the medium size. Oh no, these are the larger planes. So far I got 4 ships still intact. And then you got 8 machine gunners. Remember that? You got 8 machine gunners. Let's see how many of those we got. We got I can't remember how many they said, how many bazooka men we have. But I believe we had 4 small planes. Let me push this back just a little bit more. I'll knock over my, okay. So we're gonna have 4 of the larger planes and 4 of the smaller planes, I believe they said. I know they said we had 4 tanks. And this was something that was super exciting, to get. You're getting 100 pieces, and when they say planes, I don't think I looked at the size of the box. I don't think I really looked at the size of the box, And so I visualize. Oh, look at this! Even a smaller plane here. That's not the same type of plane. So you get a bunch of different planes. I was like, wow, I get planes. This is exciting. But you know, I didn't visualize that they were flats. They're basically flats. And here are the Jeeps. So you put the Jeeps there. These are the kneeling riflemen. You got the bayonets charging. So I thought that this was in much worse condition than I'm actually seeing it in. Here's the fourth plane. So they have 4 bombers, I think they call them. Let me see what they call them here. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, they call them 4 battleships, 4 cruisers, 8 machine gunners, 8 sharpshooters, 4 infantrymen, 8 officers, 8 WACs, 8 waves, 4 bombers, 8 jet planes. So I get 4 bombers. Oh, okay. These are the 4 bombers. I think this one was not completely molded properly. As you can see, it doesn't have the rockets at the end. It's not a different type of plane. Here are my tanks. Here's another tank. Oh no, there's another Jeep. Where are my Jeeps? Right there. And this is the famous piece that people want to see, and I'm showing it to you live and on camera. I decided to do the video on this. Here are the trucks. You get 4 trucks as well. And I get 8 machine gunners. I get 8 marksmen. So here's my marksman. Ah, I got another plane. Wait a second. Seems like a larger plane. I got to check this. What's going on here with the planes? Here's my artillery piece. I think I get 4 of those. This is I guess an advancing infantryman. Here's another advancing infantryman. On the run, with a bayonet kind of stab. This is probably the only toy that I have left from my childhood. We moved a lot, especially in my later teen years, and I wasn't worried about at that point. There's other things that were on my mind. And unfortunately, you know, this was the only thing that somehow my father, I guess, brought it. He saved it. He saved 3 of my GI Joes, which years ago I was tired of dragging with me, and I sold those. Let's see. Here again the officers. I guess they call them the waves and the WACs. They were called. Here's my 4th. My 4th ship. Let's see what they call them. Here's another man advancing. That's 4 men advancing. Let's see. What do they call those? They call them the battleships. And then I should have 4 cruisers as well. I don't know what. Here's my 5th tank. So maybe I have 6 tanks after all. I'm running out of the big pieces. I have another artillery piece. That's 2 artillery pieces. So I'm really surprised that this is got with me. I've moved from about 10 places in the last 10 years. But I've finally settled. About time. Let's see. Here's a marksman. We're supposed to get how many of those? 8, I believe 8 of those. Here's another marksman. So I'm doing good. I still got stuff in there. So here's a misshapen and a misformed plane, and they replaced it. They added a plane that was not. I guess they said, "Oh, we'll throw that in." Oh, here's another plane. So I don't know what's going on with that. I missed. Here's another artillery piece. I should get 4 artillery pieces. Here's another marksman. Let's move the plane over a little bit. Hold on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's all my marksmen. And here's another marksman. That's 9 marksmen. And I don't see any machine guns in this set. So that's got to be all marksmen there. So now I'm gathering that they didn't really count these carefully when they threw them in the box. Because here are 10 marksmen now. I got 10 marksmen. Where's my machine gunners? See, those are 3 machine gunners, and it says I get I get 4 trucks and 4 Jeeps. I have 4 Jeeps. Let's start finding machine gunners. There's a machine gunner. And these are hard plastic, so you got to be careful with them because they could snap easily. I'm sure that some broke off. This one is a kind of advancing with a bayonet, pointing a bayonet. These are the ones I'm missing here. These they're officers. And here's another officer. They're real super duper thin. And again, flats. Definitely not three-dimensional at all. Here's another truck. 2 trucks. And those back then was, I mean, critical. Here's another prone, I guess was the word. I believe that's the word. I can't remember. Marksman. Here's another marksman. So I got a ton of marksmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see, 12 marksmen. So let's see, I got 8 machine gunners, 8 sharpshooters, 4 infantrymen. Yeah, so this is all mixed up because riflemen. Okay, I got 4 riflemen. And then I got 4 infantrymen. All right, so these are probably riflemen and infantrymen. Let me see. Let's see what else we got here. We got some more stuff coming up. Oh, we're pretty much done. We are pretty much done. I got one there that's kind of stuck in the box, trapped. Here's another. Lying down infantryman, I guess. I don't know. I guess the marksman and the infantryman are the same thing here. Let me try to open this box up so I can get this guy out without breaking him. Oh, he is. There we go. We loosen the box a little bit because otherwise we chop him in half. And that's my 5th machine gunner. So I have 5 machine gunners. It says I should have 8. So I guess some of those fell out of the box over time. Oh, I have another machine gunner in there. I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know that they really counted these and they came out exactly because I have a lot of different amounts of different things. But I do not have all the pieces, unfortunately. But this is a cool thing that came for $1.75 in the mid-70s. Let's see how many pieces we have. We have 4 advancing infantry, and then we have, I guess, 4 officers. So that's 8, the 4 ships, 12, 5 tanks. It's supposed to be 4 tanks. They gave me 5 tanks. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, and then 30 plus 8, 40, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. So I got 63 pieces left. So I'm missing 37 pieces. But that's what I got, and that's what it looked like. This is, yep, original war game for us all, says Al Red Sox fan. So this is what I wanted to do for you guys. You get some idea what it looked like and how it came and so on and so forth. And that's about it. This is CP Cards and Dice saying subscribe to my channel. I may do some stuff like this in the future. Who knows? I may get into this again and maybe find one on eBay. Somebody held it, in one place in an attic that was nice and had good room temperature, so it kept in better shape. And we may be able to find a couple of these and show these. All right, take care, guys.